Hitler and Endlösung. When did Hitler get his ideas of all Jews being less? Well, Hitler didn't hate the Jews at all before he went into the politics. He had many Jewish friends and even had a crush on a Jewish woman. When he joined the politics, the first signs were shown of his Jewish hatred. Partly because of the deep defeat of World War I, Germany needed someone to blame. Hitler blamed the Jews. The blaming also helped him to be elected. The hatred can also come from the fact that his mother became very ill. The doctor that was taking care of her was Jewish. When his mother passed away, he blamed the doctor, the Jewish doctor. The only reason why Hitler wanted to kill Jews and groups with perceived racial inferiority was because he wanted a Third Reich with only real German people. He didn't want the German race to become more impure. He wanted all the Germans to have blonde hair and blue eyes. Hitler wanted every woman to produce as many children as possible, preferably boys, because they could become soldiers. He also thought that because of the Jews, the Germans lost World War I. Things were very hard economically, and people wanted someone to blame. Jews were always seen as well-off people, which was very strange in those times. How did Hitler execute his plan to get rid of the Jews? Hitler wanted a solution for the Jewish problem. The solutions that Hitler for getting rid of the Jews were to immigrate them. First, he wanted the Jews all to be sent to a certain area in Africa, and then, in 1941, there was a mass persecution of the Jews. Hitler did this using holocausts. You can just the Holocaust as a mass killing of the Jews. Hitler had several methods for killing the Jews. Hitler killed them by putting them in gas chambers. Lots of Jews were put in these chambers, and poisonous gas was put in these chambers, and they choked. They were also killed by shooting. They had to stand in lines, and they were shot. In the concentration camps they were put in, they had to work so hard, so also a big number of Jews died because of overwork and of disease that they got in those camps. Why did nobody stop them? Hitler rose to power in a relatively short period of time. Because of that, the people that could have stopped him in the beginning didn't really immediately know what was going on and what they could do to stop him. So he basically did his things very fast, and nobody knew what he was going to do next. So they couldn't think of something to prevent him from doing that. In the beginning, most people saw him as a fool who was saying weird things. To most of the Germans, Hitler seemed like a good guy. He said that he would do good things for the German economy, which was very bad at the time. Anyone who was against Hitler's thoughts, was killed. When Hitler published his book, Mein Kampf, he was very clear about what he thought of the Jews. But everyone didn't take him so seriously. People didn't take him so serious until he put action to his words. But that was quite late.